Kulesifundazwe Magugu Simelane Zulu sikhuleke Makhosi aseNdlunkulu sihlalo wamakhosi Nkosi uChiliza makhosi akhona phakathi kwethu Nkosi yaSembo Kabazela Nkosi uZondi Ndlunkulu sikhuleke kubaholi bezenkolo Baba uCardinal Napier phakathi kwethu Baba Archbishop Makhuba phakathi kwethu Reverend Umusa Zondi phakathi kwethu Bishop Khomo Bishop Zondi nabo bonke abaholi bezenkolo abaphakathi kwethu namhlanje umeya wedistrict kanye nabaphathi bakamasipala abakhona amakhansela abaholi abelaphi bendabuko baba umhlongo usihlalo nabanye phakathi kwethu abaholi bezinyunyana abaholi benehawu unobhala wesifunda umholi weDinosa unobhala ePSA unobhala weHospesa kanye no somlomo kulesifunda kulesifunda kulomkhandlu waseMgungundlovu sibingelele bonke abahlengazi odokotela nabo abasebenzi bezempilo phakathi kwethu sibingelele kanye nathi ezifundeni ezihlukene kusukela enyakatho kuze kufike eningizimu siyabonga ukuthi sibe ndawonye nje basohlangana kulolu suku olubaluleke kangaka namhlanje sifisa ukumemezela ukuthi uhlelo lwethu lokugonywa sigomele isifo seCovid-19 luqalile izolo liyaqhubeka sesehlandleni lesibili ngoba lokuqala bekuyihlandla lokuthi sibheke kakhulu abasebenza enhlakeni zezempilo namhlanje sibheke izinhlaka zalabo abanezifo eziningi ezingamahlala khona kanye nalabo asebekhulile kakhulu ngeminyaka bafika eminyakeni yama-60 kweqa siqonde kubona kakhulu ngoba siyazi ukuthi izifo eziningi ezixhakelayo ezenza ukuba kube lula umuntu agule uma engenwe ile gciwane le-COVID yizona lezo zifo ezihambisana nabantu asebekhulile abantu futhi abangena ezibhedlela bagule kakhulu kube yibona futhi abagcina belalisiwe ezibhedlela noma bashone iningi labo yilabo asebekhulile ngeminyaka ngoba kuhambisana ukukhula nezifo ezithile zoshukela inhliziyo izitho nezifo ezihlukene imidlavuza nokunye ngakho ibasiqala nje siqalela ukuthi mongameli wayethembisile usothola imigomo ukuba wonke umuntu ajoba ahlothola indlela yokuzivikela namhlanje ke sizothi iqaliwe ke leyo mgomo ngakho ke siyafisa abantu abaphume ngobuningi babo mase bemenyezelwe ukuthi beze bazothola uhlelo lokugoma kukhona uhlelo esisebenzisayo lokuthi abantu babhalise ngobuchwepheshe bamakhompyutha sibiza electronic vaccination data system siyaqhubuzela ukuthi okwazi ukusebenzisa cellphone yakhe ayisebenzisa abhalise ongakwazi ukuyisebenzisa athola abazukulu noma abantu abakhe bambhalisise kodwa mangabe kungavumi lokho kukhona onompilo sobathumela emakhaya ukuze abantu bonke babhalise kube nesiqiniseko sokuthi umuntu uyazi ukuthi lapha igama lakhe lifakiwe lokuthi abalo ukutheni uzokwazi ukuthola ukugoma phezu kwalokho siyafisa futhi ukuthi siqala kancane lezikhungo kodwa baqhubeka isikhathi sogcina sesingenayo inkinga wonke umuntu esejwayele bese siyakwazi ukubemukela nabafika ngeenyawo makucaca ukuthi ukubhalisa kwenzeki ngendlela ngaloku lokho ushilo komngqongqoshe wesifunda sizokwenza ukuthi kube khona umahamba nendlwana abaphumayo bayokwakhela izindlu zamasonto noma emahholo eduze kwamakhaya lapho abantu bekhona ukuze ngabe khona ozosala ngemuva. Uhlelo esinalo njengamanje uhlelo lomgomo esubiza ngePfizer. Awufani-ke nalo bese unikeza abahlengikazi ekuqaleni nabezempilo. Lo esusebenzisayo uzofika ujove bese uphinde uyovuselela. Kulokuvuselela silinganise ukuthi amasonto amathathu. Kodwa ngobuchwepheshe sesikubonile singamlindisa umuntu kuze kuphela noma inyanga ezintathu ngoba kuvelile lapha eLondon eNgilandi ukuthi ungajova kodwa ukuthi kulezi insuku makwenyuka amasosha omzimba anyuka kakhulu mangabe uzothi ukulinda isikhashana. So sakuxoxa-ke lokho khona sokwesinilayele ukuthi nibuya nini kahle hle, kodwa kufuna uma ujove ngalo mjovo ubuye uzophinde kwesibili. Ayizufana-ke le mgomo, lo wePfizer iwona lo esithi uzokwenza ujove kabili. Ukhona kodwa omunye esibiza ngeJohnson & Johnson, la umuntu ejova kanye nje kube sekuphelile. Awukafiki-ke wona suqedele ngapha kulabo abasebenzi bezempilo kodwa uyeza. Usho ukuthi makuthiwa kuwena buya kabili ubuya kabili, makuthiwa ungabusabuyi ungasho ukuthi baxhaphaza mhlambe bakukhohlisa. Azi ukuthi ayifani le mjovo bokuchazela kodwa bakujovayo ukuthi uthole luphi uhlangothi lalowo mjovo. Ngakho-ke sibonga kakhulu ukuthi kuphume bonke abaholi abezenkolo bazoma phakathi kwethu bajove bahambe phambili njengoba sizwile ukuthi u-Archbishop uMakhuba ukhona nobishop abaningi, uCardinal Napier ukhona nabaholi abaningi bezenkolo. Inyanga zikhona zimelelekile, abaholi bendabuko bamelelekile, abasebenzi abaholi bezinyunyana nabo bamelelekile, bonke bajoviwe. Ukujova kwabo kusho ukuthi bayafakaza ukuthi umgomo wokujova uyasebenza futhi ningawesabi. Abanye bakhona bakhala basabayo ukuthi mhlawumbe lento yokugoma ibusisekile inezicane ezithile abazishoyo. Sithi nikubeke eceleni lokho ngoba umgomo ubalulekile uzonisiza ukuba liphephe kulo mlukhuvethe. Ingakho behamba phambili abaholi abaphezulu bamabandla bechaza ukuthi sivikele impilo bezosilahlekela kakhulu. Siyababonga-ke kakhulu ngoba baba nobuholi obuqotho ukuthi bamemezele ukuthi unyakenye uhlelo lwey'nkonzo zama-Easter lume lwama ngempela lwavikela abantu abaningi ekutheni bangangenwa lolu gciwane. Okuthe kulo nyaka uma umongameli ethi asiqhubeke ney'nkonzo zephasika kodwa zingabi nkulu, bakwenza futhi bonke abantu kufica lapho ucaca ukuthi inkonzo iyashayona futhi abantu babhizi bayacula bashaya ama-chorus nama-mask. Kwacaca ukuthi uhlonishwe umgomo obekiwe. Ngaleyo ndlela-ke siyafisa ukubabonga kakhulu. Sithi-ke noma usugomile qhubeka usebenzisa isifonyo, imask yokugeza izandla nokuthi manihleli ningahleli nihlale niminyane manisendaweni nivule kushaya umoya kwenzela ukuthi igciwane linganingeni kakhulu. Konke lokho kusho ukuthi soqhubeka kanjalo kozokugonywe wonke umuntu kuyimasiqala-ke sibala sibone ukuthi leli gciwane liseyingozi kangakanani, kodwa abantu abaningi sebegomile. Wonke umuntu-ke osesigabeni sokuthi angagoma siyacela ukuthi asondele, angabi khona abazosaba. Iy'nyanga zihamba phambili nezangoma esesizigomile nakubona siyafisa futhi ukugcwalisekisa ukuthi awukho umgomo ophuphisa imithi yesintu. Umgomo yonke isebenza ngendlela yoni. Uma usugomile usungathi phezu kwalokho bese uyagquma uyaphalaza wenza yonke into yakho ungazihluphi ngokuthi umgomo lo ungaziwona umuthi wakho. Qhubeka nje nomuntu wakho uma ukusiza wena. Nalabo abanezifo ezithile ungathi ngoba sewugonyiwe bese uyeka amaphilisi kashukela, ungathi ngoba usugomile bese uyeka amaphilisi e-HIV. Qhubeka la ukade ukhona lapha nje soqinisekisa ukuthi lesifo asihambe sodwa singahambi nabantu abaningi. Siyababonga-ke bonke abaphumile kuzo zonke izifunda Siyabonga nalabo abasinikezile ukuthi basifakazele ukuthi nabo bajovile inkinga bayiboni. Siyafisa ukuthi sigqugquzele kakhulu into enze siqale ngalabo abangaphezu kweminyaka ewu-60 ukuthi senzele ukuthi kungampintshwana kungaminywana kwenze sigudlule bona, kodwa masiqhubeka siyabafuna nalabo abangaphezu kwa-40 ngoba sibonile ukuthi nalapha amahlala khona lawo comorbidities sebeqalile. Ngakho-ke sofisa ukuthi bambisane abaholi bezepolitiki, amakhansela, omalungu eParlamente, abaholi bey'nhlangano zomphakathi bonke nabedokfela bahambe phambili bakhombise ukuthi akekho esaba lento yokugoma. At this point, I want to say that we have started this phase 2, and yesterday we launched it in all the provinces. Most of the provinces started on well. There were a few that had challenges, but today there are more sites that have been opened. We have said that we are targeting ultimately to use over 3,300 sites by end of September, end of August, September. We want to have ramped up our vaccination to over 250,000 people per day. The numbers of vaccines that are coming will be less for the first 2 months, and they start scaling up from July and onwards. But between now and the end of June, we should have received close to 6 million vaccines. We're trying to get more than that, but because of some of the delays, we're actually getting our deliveries rescheduled for later on in the year. So we are hoping that on this second phase, we're looking at 16 million people to be vaccinated. In this process, we'll be able to do the first and second dose. We want our people to be very patient because we might want to delay the second dose by up to 3 months. We are looking at that, and if that happens, don't feel aggrieved. We want to make sure we reach as many people as possible and then build up the immunity, because the evidence coming from the UK has shown that there's better immunity developing if someone gets a second booster dose, a second dose after 3 months than if you do that after 3 weeks. So there's no challenge as such if we're to delay. This is to make sure that we reach as many people as possible. So we'll confirm that with time. Yesterday when we started, we had experienced a number of challenges. Among the challenges that we have experienced was that the load shedding created a challenge with the electronic vaccination data system. It did not affect the cold chain because we have already prepared alternative and contingency arrangements so that there is no chance that the cold chain can be broken. So the load shedding then disabled the system and made the reception a bit slow, and the fact that we had to use a lot of manual records for that, but nevertheless it does not derail our electronic vaccination system. So yesterday on the electronic vaccination system, we recorded more than 11,000 people, but then of course we still are waiting for reconciliation, which will happen when all the manually calculated numbers are reconciled. So that for me is an area that we're going to be working on to correct so that it doesn't affect us so badly in the future. The second issue we found was a bit of a disturbance. Some of the areas were disrupted by protests, such as in Bloemfontein, where they had to close down the site. And so we hope that alternatives will be worked on so that people can continue to vaccinate despite the protest. The other issues which we had noticed was that there's a slow start because people are getting used to this, and some were even indicating that the mixing got them in a bit of a difficulty, so they lost the last dose. Now every vial has got 6 people who must be vaccinated, but we're talking about 0.5 of mils, a small amount, which if you're not careful you can actually overshoot by another 0.01, and that happens. So we found that this was a problem, but later today, we see that people are getting used to it, so the wastage is less. In fact, the team in this site has been very proud of the fact that they never lost a single dose. So that's one of the issues that we are working on to make sure we don't lose a lot of that, of vaccines. And we also don't have any vaccines lost because of cold chain interruption. So all of that side is going on well. With all of these from our side, we are going to make sure that the delays in supplies are closed. We don't have a problem of delays. We also make sure that the sites that must be opened and the staff must be on time, so that we don't have a lot of people coming out there and being very restless about it. There has also been parallel vaccination of the senior citizens and health workers. I want to call on the health workers to move and get to the nearest sites, find out when you can go, because we'd like them to be prioritized. I have set a deadline that they must try and finish all of the health workers this week. There are enough vaccines to be able to do that, and so between now and the end of the week, let's push to make sure that our health workers are protected. It's very, very important, because we wanted them to be protected and safe even before the numbers start rising. We do want to say as well, we thank our health workers for the fact that they've carried this country, made sure that they were out there at their own risk, but they also made sure that our people are safe from the COVID-19. Now we want them to be feeling stronger and bolder as we go out, because they would have been vaccinated. So that side is fine. I also want to thank the leaders, community leaders who have joined us, because they've made everyone to understand that firstly the vaccine is possible to do. Of course, you have heard Archbishop saying that he wasn't quite sure, and therefore, but his prayers have worked. And so that means for all of us, we will all be now comfortable that we can go on with the vaccines, the vaccination program, without any difficulty. With that, I want to thank the media for having gone all out to send the information. I've been listening to the reports. They're very factual, and those reports are on the spot. They raise issues so that we can try and resolve as much as we can. We have also gone out to old age homes. We'll be going out to communities. We'll be working with SASSA. We'll be working to make sure that we get as many of our senior citizens as possible. And in this case here, we've seen a lot of good care to those senior citizens. Let's work together, make sure that this vaccination program is a success. And out of all of what has happened, it is quite clear that it's been successful. We don't have any severe side effects that have really been reported, but we would like to urge you, if you find that there's any symptoms you are not happy with, come back and report. All of those who are vaccinated will actually have, we have a cover of what we call the No-Fault Compensation Fund, which will take care of any adverse effects should there be a need for anyone to be compensated. But we shouldn't fear some of the symptoms that have been raised. They are rare and far between, but also it's important for us to know what to anticipate so that we can get assistance before any of those symptoms could become anything that could cause any challenge in your life. We are on the lookout for all those side effects. Even here, we've got emergency resuscitation. If there's anyone, fortunately, we haven't had any challenges. So with all of that, I want to say we're inviting people to register and then come over as they are invited and get themselves vaccinated. We'd like to see the pace picking up. We'd like to see more and more people getting vaccinated. We'd like to see the numbers going up. Once our system is up and running, we'll actually start doing daily counts to say how many people have been vaccinated today, how many on such a day, and which province has got how many. It's going to be important just to encourage everyone. We haven't got a serious problem of vaccine hesitancy, but wherever there is, we need to go out there. Particularly want to thank ask the religious leaders to go out there and send the message, because we have picked up in some of the religious settings that there are such issues of hesitancy. But our biggest problem right now is you have enough doses to match the numbers of people who want to be vaccinated now. So we don't really have a crisis of who to vaccinate. We might have a crisis of can we accommodate as many people as are interested, but we're still calling on our people to come and vaccinate. Thank you very much, and thank you, MEC, for all the arrangements that we have made here. And thanks to all the leaders who have come to give us support. Please go out and preach the gospel of vaccination. Make sure that people don't fear vaccines. Make sure people continue to wear masks and use hand sanitizers as they go along on their daily activities. make sure that we anticipate the rising numbers and try and do enough to beat the numbers so that we don't have as much of a challenge as we have had in the last wave. With that, I want to say thank you very much to the province of KwaZulu-Natal and the rest of the provinces for all the good work. Thank you very much. The vaccination program continues. Thank you.
Siyabonga Kabazela. We now would like to ask Mama Unomagugu Majola,
all right, that was Dr. Zweli Mkhize, the Health Minister, just launching the second phase of the vaccination rollout in the country, in KwaZulu-Natal, particularly encouraging elderly people and those with comorbidities to register to get vaccinated. He does indicate that there may be a little bit of a spread between two jabs. He's looking at a 3-month gap, saying that there's evidence coming out of the United Kingdom to show that it's more effective in terms of immunity if you have your second jab after 3 months as opposed to after 3 weeks. Anyway, he's encouraging that people do register to get the jab, and so we proceed. Ratings agency Moody